quick. I've been allocated a cabin on the third floor, third deck. Been told I could probably switch that to a slightly higher one because they're much quieter. Anyway, this is what I'm going to be on for the next 11 days. This is deck 3, and this is the room. So this is the room. This is the inner cabin room. The bed is here. Pulls down. Put the light on. The bed is here. The TV, there's plenty of storage in here. Here, cupboards and wardrobe, and suitcase can go in the bottom there. The shower is extremely strong, very good power and very hot, so it's good hot water here, and the cold water from your cabin tap can be drunk. So that's always good to have a supply of free water any time you need. There's also a hairdryer supplied, so you don't have to worry about drying your hair, and in the shower there is shower gel, shampoo and conditioner. It's breakfast time. Voyages. Really fresh food. Salads. Meats. Fruit. Toast. Basically, it's everything you want as for a breakfast. Good morning, young lady. Lots of extra things. Yogurts, cheeses. Here are all the lounge areas. There is an a la carte if you don't want to have the standard 3-course meal in the evening. So this is the a la carte area. And the reception. And the shop. Lots of things to buy, clothes, books. If you forget your underwear, also if you forget domestic things like your toothpaste, you can buy them here. This is a coffee place where you can get pastries, ice cream, if you're still hungry, and very good coffee, filter coffee. The coffee in the main area for lunch and breakfast is quite weak. These are the general areas. And on each level you get a map of where you are, and on the screens on every level you normally get information about the trips that are coming up in many different languages. This is day 3, Trondheim. Excursions were to meet, the lecture, points of interest, gathering on the deck. Tomorrow morning we're crossing the Arctic Circle, so at 7:30 or 8 o'clock there's going to be a ceremony. But here it's in English, Norwegian, German and French. This lounge area is very nice on deck 7, where you can relax, and the bar will be open most of the evening. This is Alesund, our first stop on day 2.
Trondheim. They also then built a prison on the island, which is now the Alcatraz, meaning Bergen, and become Norway's second largest city, which pleases me a great deal.
This is a small place called Orns.
Fjord is my name. You guys, worried that these clouds are going to mess up your opportunity of seeing some northern lights this evening, huh?
Yes.
Through the power of my trident, I command the seas. I rule the wind, and I can break the coming storm. But for this blessing, good fortunes at the days at sea to come, I require from each and every one of you a small sacrifice.
I stay on the back. jacuzzi here. We have 2 jacuzzis. And this one down here. Very hot, and they do have bubbles if you press the button. So this is the modern Tromso Cathedral, and it's snowing for the first time on our trip.
Reminder that the buffet is already served in the restaurant. Next door, and the restaurant will close at 1 p.m. Okay,
So this is the warm area where you can be sheltered from the wind. There's a lot of warmth here with the heating, very comfortable. And this is on deck 7. We have arrived at Kirkenes. This is the last stop before we actually go back down south. Today's dog sledging. Now, if you find that the food, which is excellent, is filling you up far too much, you can walk on the 5th deck all the way round, and if you walk around 6 times, you have walked 1 mile, and that gives you a chance to digest your dinner or lunch or breakfast, and also work up an appetite instead of sitting around all day. There's plenty to do on board anyway, lots of lectures. It's a cold day today, first time we've seen the sun, going back to Bergen. Christmas Eve on MS Richard with sister ship MS Finnmarken. Very similar to the MS Richard With, which is on at the moment. We're just leaving Trondheim now, and Finnmarken is moving up the coast.
Okay, Australian accent with a bit of Kiwi in it. Listen very carefully because I'm going to say this once. The Richard With hero. Being in a windowless cabin is no hassle when you find the bow camera tassel. Turning it on is like opening a curtain. You don't miss much, that's for certain. Beautiful scenery likened to a movie. That is the glory of the Norway Sea. At any time in a 24-hour day,